SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool used to identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in business settings. Dr. Smith, could you elaborate on how this framework is applied effectively?
Certainly, SWOT is versatile, applicable to various entities from small businesses to personal projects. It involves assessing internal strengths and weaknesses and external opportunities and threats. For instance, a retail business might identify a strong customer service as a strength, which can be leveraged to enhance customer loyalty.
Interesting. However, some critics argue that SWOT can oversimplify complex business environments. How do you address this concern?
That's a valid point. While SWOT offers a broad overview, it can miss nuances. It's essential to complement it with detailed analysis tools like PEST for political, economic, social, and technological factors. Moving forward, businesses should use SWOT alongside other methodologies to get a more comprehensive view.
So, what's a practical next step for teams looking to adopt SWOT analysis?
I suggest starting with a brainstorming session involving diverse team members. This encourages varied perspectives, which is crucial for identifying comprehensive SWOT elements. Also, maintain a dynamic SWOT matrix that evolves with market trends.
Let's dive into the internal factors of SWOT, strengths and weaknesses. How should organizations identify these elements?
Organizations should start by asking, what are we best at? For instance, a tech company might excel in innovation, which becomes a strength. On weaknesses, they should consider areas with underperformance like outdated infrastructure. An example being a company struggling with e-commerce visibility due to limited marketing resources.
But what if identifying strengths and weaknesses becomes subjective?
Good question. To counter subjectivity, use metrics like market share or customer feedback scores. For example, a customer satisfaction score can objectively measure service quality. Moving forward, integrating data analytics can provide clearer insights into these internal aspects.
How can teams effectively improve upon identified weaknesses?
Teams can set targeted goals such as enhancing a weak supply chain by adopting new logistics software. It's about turning weaknesses into growth opportunities by leveraging internal strengths.
Shifting focus to opportunities, how can companies effectively identify and capitalize on them?
Opportunities often arise from market gaps or emerging trends. For example, during the pandemic, businesses that adapted to online platforms thrived. Companies should conduct regular market analyses to spot these chances. Statistics show that businesses that adapt quickly to market changes have a 30% higher chance of sustained growth.
Yet, pursuing too many opportunities can spread resources thin. How can organizations prioritize?
Prioritization is key. Use criteria like potential ROI and alignment with core competencies. A tech startup might prioritize AI developments over other tech trends, aligning with its expertise. Looking ahead, strategic prioritization will be crucial as markets become more dynamic.
What future trends should businesses prepare for as potential opportunities?
Sustainability and digital transformation are two major trends. Businesses investing in green technologies or enhancing digital interfaces will likely find substantial growth opportunities in the coming years.
Finally, let's discuss threats. What are some common external threats businesses face?
Common threats include new market entrants and regulatory changes. Imagine a new competitor entering with a disruptive business model like how streaming services impacted traditional cable TV. Companies must stay vigilant and adaptive.
How can businesses effectively mitigate these external threats?
Mitigation involves proactive strategies such as diversifying product lines or enhancing customer engagement. For instance, a retailer facing online competition might enhance in-store experiences. Future strategies should focus on agility and innovation to stay ahead of potential threats. I'd recommend investing in compliance technologies and staying informed about regulatory trends. This proactive stance can turn potential threats into competitive advantages.